Welcome to Bali, Indonesia, one of the world's most exotic equatorial escapes. Yes, Bali's allure is legendary, but Bali is much more than a mystical odyssey. It's a land of contrasts. In fact, we discovered two very different Balis. One perched above a rugged shoreline engineered for pampered luxury and epic nightlife, and the other woven from tradition and Hindu spirituality into everyday life on this island. In this video, we'll explore Bali's breathtaking southern coastline, ancient temples, cliffside cocktails, dramatic dining, iconic nightclubs, and unforgettable sunsets. Stick around until the end of the video for essential tips and insights on how to make your trip to Bali smooth and memorable. Hi, this is Peter, and you're watching Peter and Selena's Guidebook. If you love exploring the wonders of the world through its sights and flavors, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. So let's get started. Located about halfway between China and Australia, Bali is a tropical island in Indonesia just south of the equator. And while it's only 90 miles wide, its rugged coastline, dense rainforest, and winding roads make it feel much larger than it looks. Our tour focuses on the southern part of the Badung Regency. We'll start from our home base at Ayana Resort in Jimbaran on the Bukit Peninsula. Then head south to the Melasti and Uluwatu beach areas. And finish by moving up the west coast to Canggu, where the extremes of the Bali experience await. First up, our base camp at Ayana Resort in Jimbaran. Ayana isn't just a resort, it's a destination within a destination. It's a massive 90-hectare retreat overlooking the Indian Ocean. The property has about 30 restaurants and bars, 14 pools, a shopping court, and several scenic viewpoints, all connected by free and frequent shuttles. From standard rooms to sprawling villas, most accommodations here offer views of the pools or ocean. Ayana's own Canggu Beach is a sheltered cove carved into the cliff with golden volcanic sand and rocky edges. Accessed by private funicular, this beach club setup is staffed to provide hotel guests with beverage service, loungers, and towels. It feels exclusive because, for the most part, it is. Ayana's 14 pools cater to every style: infinity pools, beach pools, social pools, quiet pools, spa pools, even a river pool, also known as the H2O pool. A pool so popular for photography, each photo session is limited to 1 minute, so come early and take a number. Its massive spa complex has a thalassotherapy pool and a cliffside spa villa with a view of the crashing waves. This is wellness at its most luxurious. Sunset at the Rock Bar. The iconic Rock Bar is Ayana's signature experience. Built into the cliff above the crashing waves, it's the ultimate perch to take in the unforgettable Bali sunset. Here, the ocean provides the backbeat, waves crashing below as the music above starts to build. Everything here revolves around the sun, the crowds, the timing, and the seating. Reservations for sunset hour, generally 4 to 5 p.m., are available only for hotel guests and strongly recommended. The prime spot, the round deck, is an exclusive area for guests of Ayana's villas. Otherwise, the best seating is at the top bar or to the right and north of the round deck. As the sunset unfolds in slow motion, it will take your breath away. Dining at Ayana is defined by the diverse range of cuisine and quality throughout the resort, and it doesn't get much better than Hanzen Sushi. Hanzen Sushi delivers upscale Japanese with impeccable presentation. It was one of our top 2 favorite restaurants of the entire trip. Padi Restaurant offers local Indonesian cuisine served up with additional cultural context on evenings that feature traditional Balinese music and dance. And if eating your way through Ayana doesn't keep you fully occupied, you can add several more chapters to your journey. Ayana's farm and gardens offer a calmer, pastoral counterpoint to the rest of the resort. The Saka Museum is a cultural highlight, exploring Bali's ancient calendars, time cycles, astrology, and folklore, including the Pawukan system that governs ritual life. And if you're planning a wedding, Ayana offers several scenic venues across the property, including a dramatic glass chapel suspended above the ocean, because subtlety is not an option here. Leaving our seaside sanctuary behind, we head south to one of Bali's most iconic landmarks, Garuda Wisnu Kencana Park. At the center of Bukit Peninsula, GWK Park is an absolute must-see on the way down to Melasti Beach. Atop the highest point of the peninsula is its centerpiece, a statue of the Hindu god Vishnu riding the mythical eagle Garuda. At 121 meters tall, nearly 30 meters taller than the Statue of Liberty, this monument is so massive in scale you can actually see it from inside the Bali Airport terminal. The smaller original 23-meter bust of Lord Vishnu is set near a sacred natural spring. This 60-hectare park was originally carved out of an old limestone quarry and has since become a grand celebration of Bali's spirit and culture. If you explore the park on foot like we did, budget an extra hour or save time by renting a buggy shuttle. Now we continue south to Pantai Pandwa, which is Balinese for Pandwa Beach. Here the main attraction is the clifftop Tanah Barak Viewpoint, which cannot be accessed by car, so head to the shuttle station at the Pandwa beach level. The shuttle will take you through a narrow tunnel ascending along a coastal access road, then drop you at the cliff top for one of the most pristine and breathtaking panoramas on the island. You can also walk between towering limestone walls that open suddenly onto the ocean, making for a must-do photo op. Then we continue on our trek, winding up, around, and back down to Melasti Beach. Here we are met by wide golden sandy beaches tucked against lush limestone cliffs and aquamarine waters. You can rent lounge chairs, towels, grab a cold drink, and settle in at one of Bali's most relaxed South Coast beaches, or dive right in and enjoy the warm tropical surf. Next stop, Single Fin Restaurant for an eye-catching lunch. Just next to the entrance to the Blue Point Resort, Single Fin Restaurant sits directly on the cliffs of Uluwatu, with an open view across the Indian Ocean and to the beaches down below. Hidden within a modest surf-centric neighborhood, this unassuming local gem serves up simple fare with its powerhouse view doing the heavy lifting. Be sure to make reservations, request bar seating facing the ocean, and arrive early. Then just soak in the stunning vista, turquoise waves, misty wind, and a seemingly endless horizon. You'll remember this view long after you've forgotten what you had for lunch. And one more thing, if you're an Eat, Pray, Love fan, just a 7-minute drive from Single Fin Restaurant is Pantai Padong Padong, where the Bali beach scenes were filmed. Pura Luhur, Balinese for Luhur Temple, sits at the southwestern tip of Bali atop the Uluwatu cliffs. Monkeys roam freely, cliffs drop 70 meters down to the Indian Ocean, and the wind never really stops. This 11th century sea temple is one of Bali's 6 spiritual pillars, believed to guard the island from the south. It's sacred but also theatrical. The setting does most of the work. And monkey mischief does the rest, as this unfortunate tourist learned the hard way. Secure your belongings, as these macaques run a highly organized operation. Theft first, ransom later. As we returned to Ayana for dinner at the Damar Terrace, we had one of those quintessential Bali experiences. Just as we sat down tired and sunburned from a full day of sightseeing around the peninsula, the skies opened to a torrential downpour. Dining al fresco with a soothing mist in the air, we enjoyed a thoroughly fantastic Thai food dinner. And then, just like that, the rain stopped. It was one of those vacation moments you just don't forget. Next, we head north up the coast to Canggu for some uniquely eclectic Bali vibes. This is where you can heal your soul in the morning, stroll and shop in the afternoon, and let evenings dissolve into dazzling beachfront nightlife. First up, Udara Bali Yoga. More than just a spa, this shoreline sanctuary creates unique, immersive environments for yoga, sound healing, and water rituals. The best ocean view is from the rooftop, but we didn't come here for the view. They have a restaurant, but we didn't come here for the food either. We came for the sounds of Surya. It's an immersive, soul-healing experience inspired by Surya, the Hindu sun god whose Vedic sun is seen as the source of all life. After meandering through Udara's cave-like interior, we were treated to traditional herbal refreshments and invited to craft our own intention bracelets. The sounds of Surya unfold as we enter this softly lit acoustic dome. Resonating with soulful acoustic melodies and layered with vibrations of gongs and chimes, these soothing sounds are felt as much as they are heard. For anyone leading a fast-paced, high-stress life, this is a transcendent, calming, and rejuvenating experience. It offers a first-hand glimpse into Bali's spiritual influence and helps explain the sense of inner calm the Balinese carry so effortlessly. Now for some window shopping in Canggu, we head down Batu Balong Beach Road. But first, a quick and refreshing stop at Nalu, a wonderful little gelato shop. Canggu has a wide range of shops. Not all of them will negotiate prices, but it's usually worth a try. Next, we check out Love Anchor, a popular but touristy shopping bazaar. The road ends at Batu Balong Beach, a popular local surfing spot. We weren't exactly dressed for the occasion, so we moved on to dinner. Dinner was at Alma Tapas, a stylish, intimate spot in the heart of downtown Canggu. The vibe is relaxed but refined, Mediterranean tapas with a modern twist designed for sharing and lingering. They serve small-ish plates, bold flavors, and a variety of cocktails. It's the kind of place where conversation stretches long after the food is gone. But we had more important business to attend to on our final night in town. Finn's Beach Club, one of the most famous nightclubs in the world. No, this is not just another Bali stop or a run-of-the-mill rock disco. It's a full-scale production. The sun sets the stage with a panoramic glow over the Indian Ocean as the volume turns all the way up. So let's get this party started. Multiple pools, endless bars, beachfront lounges, live DJs, performers, roaming spectacles, and yet somehow it all works. At various moments there are fireworks, marching bands, dancers, and yes, giant dancing rabbits. Don't ask, just go with it. This place makes the rock bar feel like going to church. Finn's Disco is opulence at maximum excess. Loud, unapologetic, and slightly bizarre. What a perfect way to close out our final night in Southern Bali. Summary and tips. The many faces of Southern Bali offer something for every traveler, from luxury seaside enclaves to epic nightlife. Step beyond the gates though, and you'll find a raw, beautiful Bali, rough edges included. We visited Bali during the Galungan Festival, when the island's vibrant spirit is on full display. You may have noticed the towering bamboo arches known as penjors, which are sacred symbols of gratitude. Getting around. The Grab app is Bali's Uber equivalent. It's a lifesaver, cheap, efficient, and reliable. Download it before you arrive. Like the UK, driving is on the left. Scooters are everywhere, but for safety and convenience, we relied on Grab, free shuttles, and walking. No matter how you travel, budget extra time as roads are often crowded, bumpy, and slow. And bring plenty of cash. It's still essential here, especially outside of resorts and high-end restaurants. Climate and weather. Just south of the equator, Bali is warm year-round. This is a flip-flop destination. Rainy season runs from about November to March and brings heavy but brief showers. We visited at that time and had sun every day, saved money, avoided crowds, and used our umbrellas just twice. Lucky? Maybe. Food and drink. Bali's dining scene was a highlight, but take basic precautions. Stick to bottled water, avoid raw vegetables and salads. Be selective with street food, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. Insects. As Bali is in the tropics, there are plenty of mosquitoes. Use repellent, off works well. Some resorts provide repellent spray, but bring your own to be safe. Monkeys. You'll see plenty of macaques. They're smart, fast, and opportunistic. So secure your loose items, especially glasses and phones. But this is only half of the Bali story. Just inland, Bali intensifies. It's more lush, layered, and deeply spiritual. It's where rice terraces, temples, art, culture all unfold at street level. That's coming next. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video fun and informative. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time on Peter and Selena's Guidebook.